Coming to you from Seattle tonight, where the roof at Safeco Field has been closed for comfort. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store. So here's Francisco Lindor now, and we are set for baseball here this evening.
Francisco Lindor.
First pitch on its way. Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. A swing and a miss at a ball down. Lindor, who fittingly goes by Mr. Smiles sometimes. He was a first-round pick back in 2011.
Yeah, Matt, you cannot miss on your first rounder, and they didn't with this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar.
Indian shortstop behind 1-2 in the count. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And a neck-high fastball that time.
I understand pitching carefully to this guy in the box, but the man on deck doesn't represent any relief either. He's going to have to go after one of these guys.
So he gets the swinging strikeout on the changeup. Francisco Lindor is retired to kick off the inning. Oh, had him chopping at that one. It's 0-1. The head-to-head with James Paxton. He's gone 2 for 5. Fastball called for strike 2. Just getting started here in Seattle.
Man, he's going to be kicking himself when he goes and watches the video after this one. That's a changeup, 2 strikes in the wheelhouse. You cannot miss that pitch.
The next 0-2. Fouled away.
Hey, I'm biased to the hitter right now. Keep frustrating that pitcher. Foul 12 of these things off. He's going to miss over the heart of the plate at some point.
And he'll take the fastball here inside off the plate. It's 1-2.
One thing to take note of is how these last 2 batters have really driven up his pitch count. He's had to use 14 pitches already on them, and he's not even through this guy yet. 14 is near the top end of what you want to throw in a complete inning.
Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2. Another try at 2-2. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Again, another foul ball. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he finally wears him down as he strikes him out after a prolonged battle. That was good stuff. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Couldn't wait back. A swing and a miss. Swinging a soft liner, and that is in there for a 2-out base knock. So the 2-out hit extends things for Josh Donaldson next. Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Fastball off the plate away for ball 1. A 1-1 count now to Donaldson. Already 24 pitches to this point in the inning. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Calling for it, Gordon. And that's the 3rd out. Here's D. Gordon now. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading off for the Mariners.
Here's the first pitch to him.
Gordon.
Hit on the ground out to short. Lindor has it. Throw to first is in time for the first out. Now at the plate, Nelson Cruz, coming off a season in which he was named the American League Silver Slugger at DH. And that's taken high and outside for ball one. One out, nobody on. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Wow, not a great spot to be in right now. 2-0 to a great hitter like this. This is when you really have to pay attention as a pitcher. And if you have good off-speed stuff, this might be the time to start mixing in your off-speed stuff.
Offers it that one a little late, and it's 2-2 now. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now. And before the big 3-2 pitch, time is called at home plate. Now the 3-2 pitch. Swing and a little tapper. A bouncer up the middle. Ramirez is up with it. And that's the second out. Now at the plate, Robinson Cano. No one aboard for him, and two gone here in the first. And he'll look at a first pitch curveball that's in the dirt. It's ball one. Sent on the ground out to second. Ramirez showing off his range. Throw on to Alonso takes care of him, and that ends the inning. Here's Michael Brantley, the head-to-head with James Paxton. He's a .333 hitter. Paxton has made a name for himself as a starter that simply misses the barrel of the bat. He rarely allows a large number of hits, and he does a pretty good job at keeping the ball in the ballpark when the hitters do make contact. Ready to deliver the 1-2. Grounded to the right. And he'll take this to the bag himself, and the leadoff man set down to start the second. Into the box now, Melky Cabrera. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First pitch of the at-bat. And it's fouled away. The windup and the 0-1. Popped him up. And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out. Here's Yonder Alonso. First delivery to him on the way. Fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind. Missed with a breaking ball. Swing and a ball lifted in the air toward the line and right. Henniger is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side. Here's the third baseman now, Kyle Seager. Lifetime against Corey Kluber. He's just 2 for 9. He's also been a strikeout victim 6 times. Swing and a miss on a pitch below the knees. 1 strike. Swing and a liner. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is aboard. Standing in, Denard Span, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. As a look, now the pitch. Hit on the ground out to short. A sliding attempt at short, but he can't get a glove on it, and that should be a base hit. Coming to the plate now, Gene Segura, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. First pitch is a sinker, too low, 1-0. This pitch is popped up. Should be room for Gomes behind the plate. And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1. Stepping in now is Mitch Haniger. Lifetime against Corey Kluber. He's 2 for 4. He swings and misses. Throw down. And he is out, retreating to second as they slap the tag on him. Kluber pauses, 0-1 on its way. Here's a high pop-up. Alonso has a play. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Stepping into the box, Yan Gomes. As we are all set to begin the third inning in this one. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third. Here's Leonis Martin. First pitch on its way. Just a bit jumpy that time. Swung on and missed. Behind 0-2 now. Third inning, no score to this point. You won't see a guy fooled any more than he was there, as on 3 pitches he becomes out number 2. Now it's the all-world all-star shortstop Francisco Lindor. He was the winner of the AL Silver Slugger Award at shortstop a season ago. And a step off. First offering on its way. Now a swing and a miss as they start him out on a pitch well inside.
Sometimes you just got to laugh at yourself. Hitting's the hardest thing to do in all of sport. You take an ugly swing like that, take a deep breath, step out, smile about it, and get back in that box and try and do damage.
Got him. So he's down on strikes for the second time here tonight. Into the box now, Mike Zunino. He'll start things out here against Corey Kluber.
The catcher, number 3, Mike Zunino.
Swing and a miss. It's 0-2.
Sometimes you just can't overthink it. If a guy can't hit a certain pitch in a certain quadrant, why would you throw him anything else? Case in point, this guy's cold zone is away, and this pitcher keeps attacking that exact spot.
So it was a strikeout swinging. Mike Zunino is sent packing to begin the bottom of the inning. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Not close. It's 2-0. Two balls and a strike to the Mariners' first baseman. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. That's going to even up the count at 2-2. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Martin is after it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. So stepping in, D. Gordon, 0 for 1 here in the early going.
This guy's one of the best bunters in the league, but with 2 outs, I'm not sure that's a really good play right now. He might be forced to go ahead and swing the bat and try to get an extra base hit here with 2 outs.
Throw on to Alonso takes care of him. And digging in to try it again, Jose Ramirez. We begin the top of the 4th.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these 2 teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
Turned, and whoa, this is off the third base bag. And that's through for a base hit. Make him 1 for 2 in this one. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Edwin Encarnacion. He singled his last time up. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he fouls this one off. And he'll step off and fire to the bag. And the runner will get back standing. On the move again from first. That's a strike to throw down. Tagged by Cano, and he is out at second base. And that is swung on and missed. He's down on strikes, and the first 2 are retired here to begin inning number 4. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. Changeup gets him out in front for strike two.
Hey, from an offensive standpoint, you better get it ready. This guy is not throwing a ton of pitches. He's confident in his stuff. He's pounding his zone. He's got 2 quick outs. You better pull the trigger.
Now at the plate, Michael Brantley. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. In there for strike 1, 0-1.
That's what makes pitching so difficult. You get the first 2 guys out of the inning, then you give up that 2-out base hit. Now you have the middle part of the order coming up, and this is where you have to really refocus on that mound, stay out of a potential big inning.
Swung on and missed, and here's Nelson Cruz now. He set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
Designated hitter, Nelson
Hangs on him a bit that time as it's belted out toward deep center field. Martin is going to get back, and he'll put this one away on the warning track for the first out.
Robinson.
First delivery to him on the way. Popped him up. Ramirez shading to his right, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Here's the third baseman now, Kyle Seager. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. And that one stayed too low, apparently. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now.
That was a non-competitive pitch right there, and he finds himself behind 2-0 in this situation. He's going to have to locate something down the zone, get himself back in this count.
3-1.
He's been throwing strikes all day, so you're not up at the plate thinking he's going to walk you in this situation. You need to be aggressive and sit hard at the plate.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put. Here's Melky Cabrera. He'll start things out against James Paxton as we get the inning underway. Hit fairly well out towards straightaway center. Gordon is under it. 1 out. Here's Yonder Alonso. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout.
Yonder Alonso.
Grounded down the third baseline. But a foul ball here. 0-1. 0-2 to Alonso.
This guy's pitching really well in this one so far. You could just see he's awful confident, attacking the strike zone, and when he comes off the mound at the end of the inning, looks like he stepped in a big old bucket of sassy.
Got him to miss the breaking ball there. Yonder Alonso becomes the second out here in inning number 5. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Gordon is there, and they breeze through this. Digging in now, Denard Span as we move past the halfway point in this one and begin the bottom of the 5th. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Fouled off. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. And not a real good cut at that slider, and he's behind 1-2. I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Yeah, and they set him up with that curveball on the pitch before, and that one, they just blew right by him.
And they could go either way now, I suppose. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2. And Span swings and misses at that one. A good pitch that time, and he's retired for the first out. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he's in front of a tight little slider that time. Into the corner and slicing foul. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors in the game for the Mariners to this point. Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2.
I like that he tried to tie him up inside on that pitch, but it was a little bit of a risky situation because if you're off just a little bit, you can end up plunking a guy. That's the last thing you want to do when you've got a guy 0-2.
Fouled away. And now in advance of a big 3-2 pitch, time is called at the plate as he'll press the reset button. Payoff pitch one more time. Oh, and he lets him off the hook there as this isn't even close for ball 4. Stepping in now is Mitch Haniger. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Pitch is a called strike. The throw.
He's safe.
Good lead there at second. Here's the pitch. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. But a foul ball, 1-2 now. And now we'll take a moment here at home plate as he asks for time. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2. Here now is Mike Zunino. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Missed with a breaking ball. Segura stands at second with 2 gone. Runner breaks for third. Pitch inside. The throw is not in time. Pretty close, but he got in there safely. And they get him off balance there as he reaches for that one, but can't find it. It's 2-1.
Step out of the box and wash that one off, because that was an ugly swing.
And prior to the 2-2, he'll step out of the box and ask for time. The 2-2 is swung on and missed. He got him. Here's Leonis Martin. He's set to lead us off in the 6th inning.
Center fielder number 13, Leonis Martin.
The windup and the 0-1. A little bouncer, but that one rolls foul. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. Got him. And that's 8 strikeouts now for him in the ballgame. At the plate, Francisco Lindor. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far.
Matty, he checks every box. Charisma, smile, hits from both sides of the plate with pop, defense, you name it. GM's dream right here.
Second baseman.
First offering on its way. Lifts it into the air to shallow center. Cano ranging into the outfield. He tracks it down, and that will. Striding into the box, Ryan Healy. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Third baseman, Ryan Healy.
On the ground to the right side. Alonso is there, and he'll flip it to the pitcher covering for the out. Here's D. Gordon now.
Center fielder number 9, D.
Here comes the
Gordon.
first pitch. Hit back up the middle. On to first, and there were 2 down. Stepping up now, Nelson Cruz. He's bounced out and flown out in his first 2 plate appearances. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And the slider stayed low apparently for a ball.
Right here, he's looking to get himself into a good hitter's count so he can take a rip and maybe give his team the lead. He certainly has the power.
2-0 now. Kluber gets the sign. Here's the 2-0. 3-0 now.
I wouldn't be surprised if he had.
And now on 3-0, they won't even bother throwing another pitch as they'll just go ahead and put him aboard here. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Lays off 1-0. Cruz is off at first with 2 away. 2 balls and no strikes to Robinson Cano here.
On 2-0, you can bet he's looking for a fastball that he can turn on and drive. Might be thinking about picking on that big hole between first and second.
He's set. Here's the 3-0. And he misses again. Ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on ball.
Third baseman number 15.
Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike 1.
Man, the Mariners have been looking for that big hit pretty much all game long. It remains to be seen if they can get it, but now sure would be a great time.
Brantley will reach out. Next for the Indians is the designated hitter, Edwin Encarnacion. He'll be tasked with starting things as we begin the 7th.
Not sure if this is a powerhouse pitching performance by both teams or bad hitting, but as we're moving late into this one, it's about time somebody put something together to try to score a run.
First pitch of the at-bat. And he'll just fight this one off as it's chopped foul. The windup and the 0-1. This is foul right side. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And it's fouled away. Here comes another 0-2. And he fouls this one off. Trying to send him packing for the second time. And he chased it in the dirt. Zunino puts the tag on him, 1 gone. So here's the cleanup hitter, Josh Donaldson. A fly out and a single for him so far. Oh, and there's a drive to deep left center. You can pretty much forget about this one. This is way out of here. Here's Michael Brantley. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one.
Left fielder, Michael.
And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1.
Textbook pitching performance so far in this one as we move into the later innings. First pitch strikes, how about over 90%? That's about as good as it gets.
And now a check swing, but did he go around is the question. No, he did not, says Carl Dixon down at third base. It's ball 1. Still 1-2.
Great job by the pitcher right there to put him in the proverbial rocking chair. Slowed him down, sped him up, slowed him down. Let's see where he's going now.
And he struck him out. So double digits now. 10 strikeouts for him thus far. Here it comes. Fouled off. Bouncer up the middle. And the throw to first is in time, but the damage. Ready for another chance. Denard Span, 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
And the throw gets him at first base as he threw that one from his fanny, but he gets him anyway for the first out. And a slider not close here as he missed with it down and in. It's ball 1. Heading out towards shallow right. Cabrera's there. And that's the second out of the inning. Stepping in, Mitch Haniger. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Tough pitch to lay off. The slider stays high for ball 1. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. Kluber gets the sign. Here he comes on 2-0. Pretty good cut there, but it's to 2-1 now. Now a curveball here, nowhere close. That's in the dirt. It's 3-1.
Walks are never good, but they're especially bad news late in games like this. It seems like they always come back to bite you.
3-2, full count. A shot down the first baseline, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Ramirez is there. Throw on to Alonso takes care of him. And so striding forward now, Yonder Alonso. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Here comes the first pitch. And the first pitch is chopped foul right at home plate. It's strike one. A windup and the 0-2 pitch. Grounded to third. There is Seager. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out. Here's the catcher, Yan Gomes. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Sam Geee-mulah gets the call as he'll pitch with 1 gone in the top of the 8th. In tight with the curveball, backed up on him a little there, and it's ball 1. Swing and a miss, 1-1. Check swing, no swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2.
Not sure what he saw in that pitch, but it sure looked tempting. At least he held up. He must have been guessing.
3-1 to Yan Gomes. Leonis Martin is on deck. And there's a called strike at the knees as he was hoping for a base on balls there, but it's a full count now, 3-2. Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. And this is swung on and missed. 2 are quickly retired to start inning number 8. A wave and a miss.
He's staring a hat trick in the face right now after that swing. He has just got to find a way to zone up a little bit more. You cannot expect to make solid.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. Digging in, Mike Zunino. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
And that's through into center field, so the tying run's aboard to kick off the inning. So coming to the plate, Ryan Healy, 0 for 2 for him to this point. Time called here, as with the potential tying run aboard, they'll make the move to get a little more speed out there. Oh, on the ground to short. Could this be 2? And maybe some miscommunication there as the throw zips right by him. So striding in, D. Gordon, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield.
Now pitching for Cleveland.
So with a left-handed hitter waiting, they'll go to their own left-hander out of the bullpen. Now both runners are breaking. Now a bunt attempt here. And Gordon will beat this one out. It's a bunt single. Here's Nelson Cruz now. Lifetime against Andrew Miller. A number of meetings. He's 1 for 7. And the first pitch misses high here. Perhaps trying to get him to pop something up. It's 1-0. Swing and a fly ball. And this should at least get home the tying run. Catch is made. Here comes the tying run from third. And he'll make it to third base safely with only 1 out as the go-ahead run. Here comes the second baseman, Robinson Cano. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. And the runner's coming home. Oh, and the bunt attempt is missed here. But they will not be able to get him as the run scores despite the botched squeeze attempt, and this game is tied. And now the runner's trying for third. Very weakly on the ground. Foul ball, strike 2. Runner's on his way to third. Swing and a miss, strike 3. The throw. Standing in, Kyle Seager is working here to bring home that very important insurance run, standing at third. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Hits are now even at 4 apiece. Seager behind with an 0-2 count.
So he threw the slider darting away to him 2 times in a row.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Looking up is Cabrera. And that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. Striding in, Denard Span. Lifetime against Andrew Miller. He's 0 for 4. That's lifted the other way out to left. Brantley is under it, and that retires the side. Now it's the all-world all-star shortstop Francisco Lindor.
Shortstop, Francisco Lindor.
Here's the first pitch to him. Ball chopped foul right at home plate, and it's 0-1. And he'll step off. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Little dribbler up the first baseline. In the air down the line in left. On the move is Span. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning. So digging in now, Jose Ramirez. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point.
I mean, what a diamond in the rough Jose Ramirez has been for Terry Francona and the Cleveland Indians. This guy burst on the scene in 2016. Just absolutely set that lineup on fire. They were looking for a guy to bail out Michael Brantley and the production they would miss from him in the lineup, and Jose Ramirez filled that admirably.
Way outside. 1-2. Bases are empty. 1 man out. Still 1-2 as he fouls it away.
Hey, he's got 4 foul balls in this AB right here. He's really making this pitcher grind for everything.
This is pulled into right. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. Edwin Encarnacion now. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far.
Edwin Encarnacion.
Now time is called as both guys in the bullpen are ready to go. Edwin Diaz answers the call from dugout as he'll try to record the final 2 outs of this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
This at-bat's going to be absolutely epic because now he's mixing it up. He's got a little cat and mouse working, and as an offensive player, you got to step out of the box and say, all right, he's respecting me a little bit. I can't be all-in fastball.
And that's a swinging strike 3 in the dirt. And he'll make it into scoring position here with 2 away, as that'll be scored a wild pitch. Set and the pitch. Way in front of a great slider that time. A swing and a ground ball to third. And this gets right through him, and that may be a run. And that'll score the runner from second as the lead is cut to 4-2 now. Here's Michael Brantley, 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. Way off balance hack that time. Good for the first strike. Hit hard down the line, but this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. Last strike now for Cleveland. Lifted down the line in left, and no one will track it down. Now this crowd right around 35,000 strong on their feet. Bouncer down the line. That's a foul ball. Donaldson leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. And now a check swing, but did he go around is the question. No, he did not, says Carl Dixon down at third base. It's ball one. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. But this will wind up being a foul ball.
I always say hitting's a process of elimination at the plate. I think he could go ahead and eliminate changeup. 2 in a row back-to-back. I don't think there'll be a third.
Grounder down the line at third. Well, this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. High in the air down the right field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Grounded back up the middle. A diving try, but he can't haul it in. It's through for a base hit. Here's Melky Cabrera head-to-head against Edwin Diaz. He's 1 for 4.
Melky Cabrera.
And the fastball's off the plate away. It's ball one.
No doubt, some saves come easier than others.
Jason Kipnis will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line.
Jason Kipnis.
1-1. The 1-2. Strike 3 on a pitch in the dirt. Herman finds it. Throw on to first.
Edgar Martinez from